you all know that according to ProCon's website, last updated on June 13, 2013, that the sales of video games quadrupled from 1995 to 2008, and during that time, the arrest rate for juvenile murders fell 71.9%, and also the arrest rate for juvenile violent crimes also declined 49.3%. And that interesting fact goes to show that video games are very beneficial in our society, not only with decreasing the crime rate, but also in other very important subjects such as educational, cognitive abilities, and also physical abilities. Some mathematical games, such as The Sims, are very interesting when it comes to promoting mathematical ideas. Sims, you have to take in more money than you can put out, get sort of a balanced budget going on. And with Angry Birds, you also need to deal with angles and how to shoot your bird in order to maybe break birds out of cages, or also maybe shoot down pigs. Some historical games such as Stronghold, they go back to medieval times and they teach you about how they would live back in the medieval ages without maybe electricity or television or anything like that we have today. Civilization is also another game that is very historically strong. You have inventions that they talk about and when they were invented and time periods and everything like that, and there are also some historical figures also mentioned in that game. Assassin's Creed is also another very historically strong game. It talks about different wars that go on and different time periods that those wars go on, and there are also many historical figures mentioned in that game as well. There are a lot of social skills being improved through video games, such as online games. You can talk and text people and message people and kind of lead them around wherever you want them to go. And according to ABC News, which was last updated 2011, there was a quotation about 11-year-olds playing World of Warcraft and how they're learning to delegate responsibility, promote teamwork, and also steer groups of people toward a common goal, which is very interesting to me because I don't see very many 11-year-olds these days being that leaderly and that goal-oriented. Cognitive abilities are also improved through video games, like your memory, your logic and problem solving, and also multitasking in some ways. Video games increase your memory by allowing you to perform more accurately in short-term memory tasks, such as maybe memorizing a speech at last minute or anything else that requires your short-term memory. Logic and problem solving, you're able to make split decisions quicker and without much thought. And your multitasking is also improved by being able to switch between one task and another, and also just your multitasking, being able to do two tasks at once. Your physical abilities are also improved, like your reflexes, your hand-eye coordination, and also your eyesight is improved in some cases. Your reflexes, you have faster responses, you're able to move more quickly and be able to catch a ball that someone throws at you or anything like that. Your hand-eye coordination, you're able to throw a ball and be able to catch a ball also with your hand-eye coordination. Maybe you're playing a Guitar Hero game and you're having to memorize where your buttons are, you're not able to look at your hands, you're having more hand-eye coordination in that sort of way. Your eyesight has been is able to improve by playing first-person shooter games, and there are many studies that support that playing first-person shooter games is able to maybe get rid of cataracts in some way. You're able to track objects moving at greater speeds as well with your eyesight. So maybe you go into the doctor's office and he tells you to follow his finger with your eye. He'll notice that your eyes move a lot more smoothly than the person who doesn't play video games as much. In conclusion, I believe that video games are very beneficial to our world, and it shows it through all the educational games that are being made and how it improves your cognitive abilities and also your physical abilities. Some may stereotype video gamers as attention deficit, people who can't pay attention to something for very long. They have terrible focus, they're lazy, and they're not very motivated. But according to Discover magazine, published in 2005, there was a quote saying that instead, successful gamers must focus, have patience, develop a willingness to delay their gratitude, and prioritize scarce resources. And in other words, they think.